You know what? Let's get back up top for you out here. There we go. I don't know. It just, while I'm on this quest, I don't want to suddenly drop phasing and shit, you know? Ah, piss off, you're dead. Just don't know it yet. Who the hell netted? Let's just kill these off before I have a problem. Not interested. There we go. It's kind of strange to see the guy netted. I guess the bruiser must have done that. I was just wondering, was the, you know, mount guy, the griffin getting... The griffin guy getting tied in with it. But yeah, this is a bit annoying. Just that phasing thing in there. Not sure why it's like that. I don't remember it acting like that. But I may have had I think I had a flying mount when I was doing this quest, so I may have just flown up here rather than going through it out there. Hold your positions, men. We can outlast them. Actually, speaking of that, I really should go replay Outlast. I did the first one on my Mac. Didn't do the DLC, and the Mac was they brought in smiling Jimmy Sticks just on principle. That's adorable. And they also have a attack bot? No, sorry, attack boat. Okay. I did the first game on my Mac, and it was whenever there was a big Scuttle says I. Whenever there was a big actiony scene, the game would kind of like chug to shit. I was like dealing with, you know, 15 frames per second or lower. I swear it was lower. But yeah, it would really go to shit. So this computer should be able to handle it just fine. You're still alive. You brought him. I'm beginning to think the tide is turning in our favor, Kulgoroth. Attacking your former crewmen. You're really growing into a real pirate, Kulgoroth. We need to keep moving, Kulgoroth. Booty Bay won't hold out for much longer. I'll take his cutlass. Feels fitting. Wait, let's put you back on. Yes, you should replace the restored Arceus. And I will be... no. Wrong one. And I will be putting the Arceus in my bank. What fucking voice is that? Smeagol? Or, you know, well, not Smeagol. That voice sounds very strange. What is that, a constipated goblin? Ugh. He's doing a piratey voice with goblin, and it just, the two together, it's just like, it sounds very, very strange. We'll never survive this attack with all these Worgen pirates pouring into the harbour from the north. Okay, it looks like they're not armed with cannons, so... Luckily, it looks like they're not armed with cannons, so if we can get you out of the harbour, we can attack from you can attack from the skies. Let me start reading that again. We'll never survive this attack with all these Worgen pirates pouring into the harbour from the north. Luckily, it looks like they're not armed with cannons, so if we can get you out of the harbour, you can attack from the skies. Keybok, the Horde's fight master assistant, is right around the corner. Talk to him and let them know that you're going to need his bravest windrider. Bring a couple armloads of hand bombs with you. We will need all of them to stop those attack boats. Ah, okay, the attack boats don't have cannons with them, so we use them to bombard the place. Attack boats aren't armed with cannons, so we fly over and bombard them. Alright. When he said north... Okay, when he said that, I was expecting us to fly over here and bombard all the pirates coming in, but apparently not. You sure pick an interesting time to chat with old Keyblock. Sorry, not here to chat. Need a Wind Rider on to take on a special mission. That was glitchy. Suddenly I saw the void. And there was Protoss in there. Also on principle. Timmy's not smiling anymore. What? I can't damage it? The final voyage of the Brash Tide. So many pirates apparently trapped in Gogneus when shit was going down. Kinda wish there was a nod to them within the Gogneus quests, but I suppose at the same time, I guess they had enough going on that the people of Gogneus just probably didn't think of them. You know? So, yeah. It kind of makes sense that they weren't mentioned, but at the same time, I know, for continuity's sake, or I know, part of me would have liked it. So they managed to survive that, annoyingly. Not continuity's sake, but there's some word for it, and for its sake, out of obviously seen a mention of him. But ultimately, it's not a big deal. One more, and may as well go for overkill. Oh, come on! Yeah. May as well fling some more there while I can. It just the TNT would land next to the boat, so they wouldn't be hit by the blast. Apparently the wood somehow protects them. Don't ask me. There we go. Ooh, even more gold and someone dead in there. Huh, cool. Ow. I hope those mongrels know how to doggy paddle. Actually, I take that back. We've nearly won the day, largely thanks to you. One task remains, however: kill Fleet Master Farrell. It looks like most of Farrell's crew's already dead, but I know that old Sea Dog well enough to know he's not done yet. No, he's cooped up tight in his cabin, ready to go down with his ship. Huh. I was actually thinking that they used the same old model. I think the face looks like a... I know, the model looks like one of the older ones from Classic. But I know, so for a moment the face looked like one of the, better look, models from later on, and wow. After a certain point they got a revamp. So just for a moment there, whatever way I saw it, it was like, one of the newer models just wearing, an old pixelated beard, like fake beard or something. Just eyes playing tricks on me. Speak with Keyblock again to get a Wind Rider. I'll try and hold off the cannon fire while you're on board. It's time to end the blood sale, once and for all. Kill Farrell. Surprisingly, this doesn't make you back so soon. Yes, I need another Wind Rider. Surprisingly, this doesn't get you too exalted with Booty Bay. The fact that you killed off their most fearsome, well, not fearsome, but most hated enemies. It's kind of surprising that even works. Also, everyone on board here is dead. We'll talk to him in a moment. Well, kill him in a moment. I'm curious, is there anything over here? It's kind of annoying we didn't get to square off against the Brash Tide crew. I would have liked their leaders, or the three named ones. That would have been cool. They'd kind of been set up, so it'd been cool to have seen them. Oh, we have to kill Skorky Jr. I wonder if you can just yoink it on him and tame Skorky Jr. in front of him. These pirates, they really like their spice bread. Let's do it proper. Traitor, I'll die before I surrender me ship to you. Well, let me assist you with that. All cannons, open fire on the Crimson Veil. Ow. You horse. Hiya, Strom. Ian Strom. Huh. Isn't there a company called Iron Storm? That's like 2 letters off. I changed the O and Ian to an the A and E into an O and move around the O and the R, and you got Iron Storm. I'm probably jumping at shadows now. Kulgoroth, you're awake. We found you bobbing in the harbour shortly after remaining attackers had turned tail. We're worried about you there for a while. But meaning to thank you, Kulgoroth. Not only did you provide us with the intelligence to prepare for this attack, but you helped fight off the Bloodseal and the Brash Tide. Your name will always be remembered here in Booty Bay. We here in Booty Bay pride ourselves on our booty. Care to take the first pick? Yes. Pride ourselves in our booty. Yes, I can see it now. Baron Ravengad's worried about how his ass looks. We also get the Star of Stranglethorn, which is completely worthless to us. It's an offhand caster item. No real worth to us. And fucking Booty Bay Cannoneer. Would have got an awful lot for him. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool booty. We also get Booty Bay Pantaloons. We could have otherwise before you could pick from a selection, but now you can only pick from what's usable for your class, if not spec. But yeah, we'll take these. No real choice. And we're done. We're now done with Booty Bay. Pretty much forever. On this character anyway. On palanai, I still got to get to Exalted One. And I've already read this before. We just, I'll read it again. Ow. My shoulder hurt earlier and it's just starting off again. Ow. That's why I was probably, complaining a bit ago about, well, I was saying ow a bit ago. Because my shoulder was jabbing me. We just received a griffin from the Playgrounds bearing news. Doesn't sound good. The city of Vanderhall is in the middle of his 3-way war between the Forsaken, the Alliance, and the Scourge. King Rin has rolled the dice and sent a Death Knight to lead the charge for his cause, but I'm sure he can use all the help he can get. They specifically asked for an Alliance rogue to participate in some specialized missions. If you will accept the charge, speak to me again, and I'll prepare a portal. I wonder, do you actually get specialized missions? Or what? Are you ready to leave Stranglethorn Vale? Yes. Please prepare the portal out in here. Nope, there's no other quests here, it seems, so yeah. Yes, please prepare the portal Erinir.
Go with honor, friend.
Portal to Underhall. Nice. It would be nice if you could always use that service. Even if you had to pay. I don't know. Portal to Underhall is a useful thing. Let me just check that I actually have space to keep recording. Just while we're loading. I have just under 80 more gig. I was misremembering. I was thinking back to before I'd emptied off space for to record more. And here's the Surian. Part of me feels like I should take a break from Kulgoroth here and go do my... You know what? Before we continue with Kulgoroth, I'm going to go do my Death Knight. I feel it is merely appropriate. Because then we get to see a bit of it.
We do what the living cannot.
We do, sorry, I'm getting, since he's like, we do what the living cannot, I'm getting frazzled and saying what he's saying. But, yeah, basically, part of me feels like I should stop, go do a dwarf will do. Go do a Death Knight. Because we do get to see a bit of Tessurian, and it does set up a bit of how he operates, like how he is. Which will make more sense when we get to a later point in this question. I kind of spoiled it on you before, but I want to show it to you. So I'm going to call it quits here from Kulgoroth for the moment, and I'll be back with a Death Knight. I think I said what faction he was going to be before, But right now, I have utterly no idea. As a side point, Worgen Dead Knights. They were saying during the Forsaken quest that the Worgen could not be raised by the Scourge, but yet here's a Worgen Dead Knight. Either Blizzard really wanted to have one of their new races being a Dead Knight. Sorry, let me start again. Either they wanted one of their new races to be capable of having a hero class and simply a, that so is reason for it. Either that, or maybe the reason, there's one mitigating circumstance. Not mitigating circumstance. There's one other point. Sorry, I'm like perpetually frazzled, so my English goes out the window perpetually. Basically, there's two cases. Either it's simply Blizzard wanted people to be able to play Death Knight under Worgen, or when it came to the Scourge, the Forsaken raising the dead, the Valkyries can only raise, can't raise Worgen, but the Lich King can, and all Death Knights are raised of our character's time period are raised by the Lich King himself. They aren't raised by anyone else. So, as far as I know, they do resurrect if you die in the field, but according to the lore of the Death Knights, the Lich King is the one who raises them. So maybe he has a more powerful necromancy, so he can bypass the Worgen resistances. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not sure if there's anything to set up in the lore to say it. And I'm going to reiterate that because I feel I missaid it. Basically, maybe the reason the Forsaken can't raise the dead is their Valkyrie ladies just aren't powerful enough. They don't have the right type of necromancy or right strength of necromancy. Maybe Lich King has a way around it. I'm not sure. Or maybe the people in the Undead campaign were wrong. Maybe the Horde, maybe the Forsaken can raise Worgens. Maybe. I'm not sure. To be honest, since it wasn't stated that they could, I think it's safe to assume that the people were right. Maybe my idea is the correct answer. Or maybe it was simply a, Blizzard wanted people who are trying to do class and kata to be able to do the Dead Knights with them. I'm not sure. There might be lore out there as to what the answer is, but I don't know it, so I can't give you a definitive one. So, bit of just conjecture there. Either it was Blizzard wanting people to be able to play it, or the Lich King had a loophole. Either or. One's a out-of-game answer, one's a lore answer. So, personally, I'm kind of partial to the last one. I don't know, the Lich King seems like he'd be a burlier necromancer than one of his minions, Just in a lot of games, like if you're a king, you're inherently a better fighter than, well, not inherently a better fighter than anyone else, but the higher ranking you are within a thing, the better of a fighter you are, or whatever. There's some trope on TV tropes about it, but authority equals ass kicking or something. I know it's just kind of that in play here. Well, in my mind anyway, that the Lich King would be better than some minion under him for necromancy. But maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna go do the Death Knight campaign, and then I'll move back to finish my Worgen. This won't take too long, a couple of hours, and that's it. The biggest issue will be thinking up of a name. Actually, I've already thought of a name. Gunrick. Apparently it is a real name. I just thought either I've seen it before and forgotten it, or I came up with it entirely on my own, and turned out it was actually a real name. It happens. You toss sounds together enough, you'll probably end up stumbling into a